I'ma need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes.
The what?
All the boxes.
Okay.
Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about.
Yeah. Pop, I could rap though. We got attention right now.
Man, just do what the I told you to do.
Picture this, a hip-hop mogul, once on top of the world, now sits in a cold jail cell, frantically making calls. On the other end of the line, his son listens as coded messages about pizza boxes and plastic bottles are exchanged. This isn't the plot of a new crime drama, it's the real-life saga of P. Diddy. But the story doesn't end there. As Diddy's empire crumbles, he reaches out to his longtime friend and fellow industry titan, Jay-Z. The response? Silence. In this video, we'll take you behind the scenes of the phone call that could change everything and explore why Jay-Z might be distancing himself from the storm brewing around Diddy. A shocking revelation has been made that is rocking the music business to its foundation as the legal battle around P. Diddy heats up. Everyone is taking notice of a purportedly leaked jail phone conversation between Diddy and his son. Given that Diddy is facing severe criminal allegations, such as sex trafficking and racketeering, this call might be the catalyst for the hip-hop mogul to face even more difficulties.
What about all these lawsuits though, Pop?
Ain't none of them getting shit. I ain't worth nothing. Ain't got shit in my name anyway.
Justin said, what should he do about his whip though?
Man, the is you talking about? You don't see this shit I'm dealing with right now?
The call's legitimacy is a contentious issue. According to some insiders, it's the real thing, showing Diddy in a desperate attempt to control the damage while incarcerated. Others are dubious, speculating that it could be an artificial intelligence-generated hoax intended to further damage Diddy's reputation. However, the call's content is shocking Hollywood, regardless of where it came from. Diddy is heard giving his son some really dubious directions during the purported discussion. He discusses a list and stresses how crucial it is to keep some facts secret. He allegedly says, "Make sure you delete everything," in an urgently stressed voice. Legal professionals are worried about possible evidence tampering and justice obstruction because of these remarks. The ramifications for Diddy are enormous if the call proves to be authentic. It might be interpreted as an attempt to hide wrongdoing, or at the very least, an admission of guilt. This would probably be the first piece of evidence the government used to support their case against him. However, the repercussions don't end there. Diddy's seeming worry about a list has folks wondering what kind of dirt it would contain, and who might be on it. Things start to get extremely intriguing at this point. The conversation raises the possibility that Diddy's legal issues could involve a larger network of celebrities. Everyone in the industry, from A-list celebrities to music execs, is wondering if they could be involved as names are being mentioned. Hollywood's elite is feeling uneasy about the possibility of discoveries that could terminate their careers. What startling facts were actually revealed by Diddy's jail phone calls that were leaked? Even if we still don't have all the answers, it's obvious that this is only the beginning. The call hints at secrets that could bring down more than Diddy alone, suggesting a desperate attempt to contain the damage. We wonder who else might get caught in the crossfire as detectives continue their investigation. Speaking of well-known figures, Jay-Z is one that consistently comes up.
This thing's sweet now, cause I'm in here.
It's all good. You about to get out on bail.
Did Jay reach out yet?
Nah, Pop. He ghosting.
What the f is this motherfucker doing?
What does he have to do with this, and why is Diddy trying so hard to get in touch with him? Imagine dominating the music industry one day and then maybe getting served with a federal subpoena. Given the severity of Diddy's legal issues, Jay-Z may be facing that truth. How much of the rap mogul's knowledge is he ready to share? Decades of friendship between Diddy and Jay-Z have influenced both their personal and professional lives. They have shared stages, worked together on music projects, and frequently appeared at each other's events. Their seemingly indestructible friendship was evidence of loyalty in the fiercely competitive music industry. However, Jay-Z may suddenly find himself in a vulnerable situation due to that very proximity. Jay-Z's attendance at Diddy's notorious parties has long been the subject of rumors. Once the talk of Hollywood, these star-studded events are now closely watched. Many celebrities are anxious about their previous affiliations as federal investigators piece together guest lists and timings. Jay-Z's name continues appearing, prompting speculation about what he may have seen. Typically, prosecutors search widely for possible witnesses in high-profile cases like this one. Regardless of their notoriety or position, anyone thought to possess pertinent information may be subject to a subpoena. This implies that Jay-Z might be legally forced to testify regarding his interactions with Diddy. He finds himself in a difficult predicament where he must choose between cooperating with the law and being faithful to a buddy. The possible risks for celebrity witnesses in cases such as these have been discussed by legal professionals. Those who engaged in the sex acts should especially be afraid because they can also be charged with sex trafficking or prostitution, noted former federal prosecutor Niyama Ramani, highlighting a critical element. Even if they are not the main subject of the inquiry, this sobering warning emphasizes the personal stakes for anyone asked to testify. Jay-Z would be exposed to a wide range of personal and legal dangers if he were to testify. Even if he wasn't actively participating, any knowledge of criminal activity might lead to his implication. Ramani pointed out that Jay-Z might decide to use his Fifth Amendment protection against self-incrimination, which would shield him legally but cause controversy in the public eye. It's still unclear if Jay-Z will be asked to testify in person. Generally speaking, prosecutors favor witnesses who had no involvement in any criminal activity. Jay-Z may avoid taking the witness stand if he is viewed as a possible participant rather than only a spectator. However, this ambiguity just heightens the case's intensity. The music industry has been rocked by Jay-Z's possible participation, but he is by no means the only famous person who is feeling the pressure. Many people are curious about how deep this rabbit hole goes, given Diddy's vast network that crosses decades and sectors. What's more, who else could be caught in the crossfire? A secret list that is already causing concern in Hollywood's elite circles was alluded to in the phone conversation between Diddy and his kid that was released. Diddy has a wide range of ties, including with up-and-coming artists, business titans, and music legends like Justin Bieber and Usher. Everyone is now on edge, wondering if their name is on that list or if they will be included in the investigation because of this extensive network of links. Among celebs who may be connected to Diddy, fear and worry are spreading like wildfire. People who were at his notorious parties are especially nervous. Federal investigators now view what were formerly glitzy, celebrity-filled parties as possible crime scenes. Many celebrities are panicking over the prospect of being questioned or possibly linked to Diddy's suspected illegal actions.
Did Jay reach out yet?
Nah, Bob, he ghosting. Bob, what up?
Yo, listen. Do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone.
High-profile individuals are frantically trying to disassociate themselves from Diddy as the seriousness of the situation becomes apparent. Celebrities who formerly proudly claimed to be Diddy's buddies are now leaving in large numbers. Publicists are putting in extra effort to create comments denying intimate links, and social media accounts are being cleared of images featuring the troubled billionaire. For individuals connected to Diddy, the possible effects on their careers are dire. Project cancellations, lost endorsements, and a damaged reputation could result from even the slightest suggestion of complicity in his alleged misdeeds. The guilty by association concept is well known in Hollywood, and many people are beginning to realize that their previous relationships with Diddy may suddenly be liabilities. This tendency has been observed in previous Hollywood scandals, an excellent illustration of how easily the industry can turn against someone who was once thought to be invincible is the Harvey Weinstein affair. Even those who were not directly involved in Weinstein's actions suffered significant setbacks to their careers. Similar severe repercussions could arise from the Diddy case. There may be significant long-term repercussions for Hollywood's social dynamics. Celebrity circles may enter a new era of caution as a result of this controversy, as celebrities grow more conscious of the possible legal ramifications of their social life. The days of wild, unrestrained parties may be coming to an end, as celebrities attempt to shield themselves from problems in the future. We may witness a move toward more intimate, well-planned events. Diddy's federal allegations are far more complicated than the typical celebrity issue. He faces severe charges of sex trafficking and racketeering, which, if proven true, may result in a lengthy prison sentence. They involve charges of operating an organized crime organization and unlawfully using people for sex, so these are not small infractions. Navigating a complex web of federal rules and possible evidence is proving to be a tough task for Diddy's legal team. Prosecutors are not playing around. They're probably constructing a case that involves more than just eyewitness accounts. That phone conversation between Diddy and his son that was leaked?
No. Hey, yo, check this out. Need you to reach out to the producer. Let these motherfuckers know.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We gonna let them have their little fun, but I'm still gonna have the last laugh.
It might affect the game if it's true, because it provides a glimpse into the defendant's thoughts and actions. While they believed no one was paying attention, prosecutors adore this type of evidence. Such recordings have been the last nail in the coffin for defendants in other high-profile trials. However, it goes beyond that single phone call. It's likely that the federal government is investigating every facet of Diddy's life and business activities. Financial records, behavioral patterns, and anything else that can bolster their argument are what they're searching for. Diddy's career and freedom may be in jeopardy if it can be demonstrated that he was operating a criminal organization. This trial could have very catastrophic consequences. Diddy faces a lengthy prison sentence if he is found guilty. Mandatory minimum sentences are frequently imposed for sex trafficking offenses, and racketeering can result in additional years. His reputation may suffer irreversible harm even if he is able to avoid some of the charges. There is disagreement among legal professionals regarding Diddy's likelihood of escaping this undamaged. Some believe that by attempting to portray a music entrepreneur as a criminal mastermind, the prosecution may have taken on more than they can handle. Others argue that if more witnesses come forward or more incriminating recordings are made, the evidence may be too compelling to ignore. The way that celebrity cases are handled going forward may be significantly impacted by this case. These days, it's not just about Diddy, it's also about how the legal system handles influential people in the entertainment industry. The result might alter the way detectives handle cases involving well-known defendants and their inner groups. As we conclude our examination of Diddy's legal battle, it is evident that the case's ramifications will stretch much beyond the fate of a single man. Who might be next and how this will alter the rules for all parties involved are questions that the entire music industry is pondering.
Leftover from the pizza. All the boxes. There's a release date for that new Netflix movie.
Alright, Pop. It's fucking crazy right now. All this stupid ass.
Hey, yo, check this out. Tell his light-skinned ass to go make a club appearance or something.
As we come to the end of this in-depth analysis of Diddy's legal issues, it is evident that the ramifications go well beyond the fate of a single man. Concerned about who might be next and how this would change the rules for all parties, the music industry is on edge. Many celebrities have scrambled to separate themselves from Diddy's vast network, cleaning social media and composing tactful responses. As celebrities grow more conscious of the possible legal repercussions from their social life, the days of wild, unrestrained parties may be coming to an end. We are left with some important questions for the future. What impact will this case have on how the legal system handles influential people in the entertainment industry? As celebrities attempt to shield themselves from upcoming scandals, will we witness a move toward more intimate, well-planned events? What about the devoted followers who have been following these musicians for years? How will they balance their respect with these alarming claims? It's important to remain educated and use critical thinking while consuming information as this story develops. Such high-profile cases can generate a great deal of conjecture and gossip. It is our responsibility to distinguish fact from fiction and take into account the wider ramifications for the sector and society at large. We are all living through this crucial juncture in hip-hop history, and the music industry is transforming right before our eyes.